So, good evening. We are back again with another transfer update. And before we talk about William Saliba potentially being swapped for Tielemans, I'm fuming, by the way. But we'll come to that in a minute. Before we get to fuming, let's just big up to all of you lot. 70,000 rats in the building. I want to say thank you very much. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine in the background. But I do need clean clothes. So, yeah. There we go. But yes, 70,000. We are 7/10 of the way to the first YouTube plaque. So big up to each and every one of you that has subscribed to the channel. Big up to everyone who constantly sticks likes and shares on these videos. And the comments as well are lit. I can't obviously reply to everyone, but I do see quite a few of these comments. And big up to everyone who's been putting the donations in as well. You lot are mad. So big up to you. There is a thanks option down there. Make sure you check that out. If you want to donate, feel free. A lot of people have been asking me as well because it just comes up with thanks. There is a way of changing it so you can put whatever comment you want. I think you have to hit there's a little pencil or something. I think you hit the pencil, you can write whatever comment you want. But I will reply to everyone who does drop a donation in, of course. William Saliba has been at this football club for 3 years. And not kicked a football for Arsenal, apart from in a pre-season friendly against MK Dons, in which he played 45 minutes of football, was absolutely superb. I remember watching it. And then he got hooked off at half-time. Never been seen in an Arsenal shirt again, apart from under 21s or 23s or whatever it is, but never featured for the first team. And then shipped out again 2 seasons on the trot on loan, which I find this deal weird. I said this in a video the other day. There is something not right with this deal. Yes, something's not right with this. Something was not right with the Pepe deal. Something is not right with this deal. How do you do over 100 million quid on 2 players and then barely use them? That makes no sense to me. I know this football club's backwards, but surely it ain't that backwards, especially when you're paying the wages as well. And let's be real. If you're a 72 million pound footballer, you're going to be getting paid over 100 grand a week. So we've been paying an extra 15 million to Pepe on top of the 72 that we're going to eventually pay for him. So you'd think that you'd play him at least more than you have. And then with Saliba, 27 million, let's say he's on, I don't know, 30 grand a week. That's still adds up. That's another 4.5 million quid over 3 years. It makes no sense why you would do all of this money and not play these 2 players. But obviously Arsenal obviously sent him out on loan. He spoke the other day. I did a video on that the other day where he said that he feels like he's got a point to prove and he wants to come back and show the fans what he can do, show Arsenal what he can do, and show himself what he can do as well. So it's going to be interesting because there is a lot of stories regarding William Saliba. He obviously is a very good centre-back. I think we've seen that. The fact that he got Player of the Year in France at centre-back when he's up against Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. There's some good players out in France. Most of them play for PSG, of course, but he had a good season by all accounts. Hence why he got Player of the Season for Marseille. So yeah, big up to him. But we obviously have also been linked to Tielemans, and Fabrizio Romano has tweeted out today saying that obviously Tielemans wants to potentially think of moving. He is on the radar, etc., etc. Tielemans himself has actually spoken, and he has said this, and I quote, he was asked if he could leave Leicester this summer, and he said, "That is not out of the question. Feel very good at Leicester. I was welcomed with open arms from day one. I give everything for the club until the last day. But of course, you have to listen to other opportunities. You have to look at your career, and sometimes you have to make choices. Maybe one will come my way." Now listen, I like Tielemans. I think he's a very good player. But the fact that there is a story doing the rounds that he is being linked with a swap for William Saliba, I'm not so sure we should be doing that. Real talk. I'm fuming. I can't lie. Tielemans is decent. I like Tielemans, but this season it's almost like he's down tools. That's not to say that he cannot pick his tools back up again, because I feel like he's kind of given up at Leicester. And everyone knows my thoughts on William Saliba. I think he's our best centre-back. So, but this story, although it's a little bit off-key and out there, it does make kind of a little bit of sense, because we want Tielemans And Saliba has played with Wesley Fofana before. So maybe you could pair them back up again. Brendan Rodgers obviously get two good centre-backs. And let's not forget as well here, that Wesley Fofana is decent, man. Look how good he was when he first joined the Premier League until his injury. He was absolutely flying, getting man of the match awards, getting 9 out of 10s every week, 8 out of 10s. It was absolutely superb. So we were all sitting there at that time going, well, hold on a minute. Why ain't Saliba playing for us then? Why has he gone on loan? Why is he not in the squads? Why is he this? Why is he that? So as stupid as it may sound, this is something I could see probably happening. You know, the guy's hardly ever, well, he's not kicked a ball for Arsenal first team other than that pre-season friendly. His mate plays for Leicester and got an opportunity just like that. He believes in his head he's good enough anyway. He won Marseille's Player of the Season or Defender of the Season, whatever it was. He won that. Young Player of the Season, that's what it was. Young Player of the Season. And he could potentially go and meet up with his pal and get Premier League football under a half-decent coach. Let's be real, Brendan Rodgers is a pretty decent coach. I don't think he's elite, but he's a good manager, a good coach. In the exchange for that, Mikel Arteta doesn't really want Saliba anyway, so he's got rid of him and exchanged him for a player that he actually wants in Tielemans, which does make our midfield better, because our midfield is absolutely cack. Yeah, real talk. Xhaka, El Neni in 2022. Unbelievable. You know, and I just look at it and I think some of the deals Arsenal have done over the years have just been weird. Like, why would you go and do so much money on Saliba to then throw him in the bin, like, real quick? And no, Arteta fans will spin it if he stays and spin it into, oh, Arteta's a genius, absolute masterstroke, sending him on loan, getting him the experience he needs. No, mate. No. He was too good for that league in the first place. And that's why we bought him. And then we loaned him back out 2 managers later. And he's still not kicked a ball for us. He's got 2 years left in his contract. He now holds the trump cards, by the way, because he could sit there and say, nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'll stay, but I ain't signing a new contract. So then we come to next summer and he's got 1 year left. Then what? Or we get rid now if he don't want to be here, or if he's not going to sign a new contract. I don't even know if there's one on the table. But what we could do is get rid of him and swap him for Tielemans, a player that will want to play for us, will want to be here. The manager will want, because it's quite clear we don't want Saliba. And it's probably a win-win for both parties. If I was William Saliba, real talk, I'd leave. Yeah, I'd stay at Marseille. I'm not even lying. I'd stay at Marseille. I'm not sure whether they can even buy players this summer, because I think they're on a ban. If they are, leave it in the comments. Tell me. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they got a ban for signing players. But for me, if I'm him, I'll just slap a transfer request in. If they say no, I'll say bollocks. I see my contract out then. Yeah, and then just go for free in 2 years. That way you've then got a signing on fee. You're going to get bigger wages, and you've got a whole host of clubs queuing up for you because they ain't got to pay a fee. So that's what I'd do. I think it'd be our best centre back if he played for Arsenal. He already is on paper our best centre back, but unfortunately, we have got another 4 years of Benjamin Shite, not winning headers, but having a cute smile and nice tats. Nice tats. Has William Saliba got any tats? Has he got any nice tats? Has he got a nice smile? I don't know. Has he got nice hair? I don't know. Has he been on the Ronaldo gym regime for the thighs? Because our fans love a bit of that, don't they? I'm not too sure. Maybe he doesn't fit in with the beautiful looks and all. I don't know. I don't know what our fans really mean at times. They're just a bit backwards. But there we go. It is what it is. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. William Saliba, would you keep him? Would you swap him? Would you let him go and just get the cash and then put the cash somewhere else? Or would you swap him for Tielemans? What do you think of Tielemans? Do you think he's any good? Is it a good deal for both parties? Is it a good deal for one or the other? Etc. etc. Leave it all in the comment section down below. And big up to everybody who's subscribed to the channel. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know I'd hit 70k until I see my Instagram and somebody tagged me. So big up to everybody who has. You can follow the Instagram. The link's down there. Lee Gunner 82. Go and check that out. And I'll be back again tomorrow, probably about this time as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, all have a wonderful evening. And make sure, if you haven't, go and check out the video I did last night of Bukayo Saka, who, by the way, actually has won Arsenal Player of the Season again. So there we go. Well done to him. He had a good season, very good season. But again, he holds puppies instead of trophies. So there is links to City and Liverpool. So go and check that video out as well, people. But until tomorrow, all stay blessed. Big up to everyone who's dropped donations in as well. You can. There's a thanks option. And I'm out of here. Arteta out. I'm going to bed. Later.